What's up, everybody? It's your boy Alex Durflinger. I hope you're all having a beautiful and amazing Friday today. And how are you doing? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be sure to reply and get back to you. And today is Positivity Friday. So we will be discussing on how you can better manage your stress and anxiety. So if you want to find out more, stick around to the end of the video to find out what you can do. If you want some healthy tips on how to better manage your stress and anxiety in the face of adversity and hardships when it seems like it's really rough to manage it and handle it, here are some tips, and stick around to find out what you can do better to help you better manage your stress, at least the negative stressors in your life.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives.
If you're enjoying my content, make sure to find that red subscribe it and destroy it to pieces for more insightful and amazing, helpful content, and sometimes entertaining content as well. When you hear the word stress, you probably think of it as a negative connotation, but actually there's two kinds of stress. There's good stress and there's bad stress, and they both have a chemical reaction in your brain really causing you to release hormones. So perspective is really key, because if you think about it, think about like a roller coaster. For example, right? So there's two people. Person A is going to be really enjoying it. Ooh, this is really fun. I love this roller coaster. And then there's person B who's really fearful and scared of the ride. Oh, this is so scary. Now both persons are riding the ride, and the ride didn't change, and it's all really just perspective. You can see stress as a good thing or a bad thing, and there's both good and bad stress. So an example of good stress would be like a job, winning a game, or even just going on a holiday vacation just out of town or out of state even. Now, some examples of bad stress are stresses of life, where like you lose a loss of a loved one, or money even, power of saying no. So what do I mean by the power of saying no? Well, you just have to have a to-do list of things you need to do that day and just check it off, or give yourself a compliment saying you did this. It's a good thing that you did that, right? And also avoiding stressful people. Why would you hang around people who don't give any benefit to your life? Sometimes you just have to be a lone wolf in order to find your pack that will support you and be there for you. You can use your energy more wisely and effectively when you have actual stress that you can actually work with and break it down. All stress is manageable and accomplishable. You just have to look at it from a different point of view. Number 3 is positive reinforcement. So, negative thoughts lead to negative behavior. But if you're positive, you can look at it from a different perspective, a different angle, and be able to tackle the situation at hand a lot better when you aren't thinking negatively. Plus, help you just reevaluate the whole situation, look at it from a different perspective, the big picture, small picture. Stress is a small picture, but if you look at it overall big picture, you're like, okay, well, what can I do to help eliminate this or get rid of this problem in general? This will help you tackle tough situations and adversity a lot better, and will also help you in your personal growth, because it'll help you give you a new perspective on life when you start reinforcing your mind with positivity. Just remember, your mind is a supercomputer, and whatever you tell it, it runs. A lot, like if you tell someone they're stupid and then they start believing they're stupid, they start projecting that they're stupid, and they start doing things that would make them seem like they're stupid, but when really they're not. So just, positive reinforcements. Your mind is a powerful thing. Robin Williams said it best: life is too short to be struggling and suffering in life. So if you're grateful, if you're joyful, and you have love, it's hard to be stressed out or negative in those kinds of moments. So don't and go by life living negatively and stressfully when you could be living it more. Number 4 I have for you all is talking. And you're like, talking? What do I mean by that? Well, I learned personally and did a little bit of research is that if you talk to a trusted family member or friend, or even get some professional help, it helps you just talk about it and relieve that moment off of you. And plus, you can possibly get some helpful, useful tips from someone, because sometimes you can't read the label when you're inside the box. So tip number 5 is relaxation techniques. And I use a lot of these myself when I'm definitely handling stress. So going out in nature really does have a lot of benefits. And if you want, you can look that up on Google. But I also like to meditate, and it's just helping you be more mindful. It improves your mood. It helps you just relax and just help you just, forget all this distractions in life that we go through on a daily basis. So if you can just set aside maybe more like 10 to 30 minutes a day and just really set the mood for your morning, it can have a huge impact. Because ask yourself this: how do I want to set the mood for the day? Definitely don't start on going by your phone and all that. A good way is just to avoid social media, avoid negative stuff like the news. I mean, you can enjoy the news later down the road in the day, but definitely not first thing in the morning. So one thing you want to do is set the mood for the day. What does your mood for your day want to look like? For me, I personally like having a calm, nice, positive, joyful day. So a good way to start your day off right is also having a nice, good playlist, or just going for a jog, or just having a moment in the morning to be thankful and have gratitude first thing in the morning. Meditating also helps you control your breathing and helps you be more mindful and helps you tackle stress a lot easier and better. Really great forums that also help with stress is doing stuff like yoga, for example, or even taking a hot bath or shower, going to a sauna, going swimming. So it should come to no surprise to people that I'm big on, positivity and, diet and exercising. So the reason why it's important is because if you go out and exercise and eat healthy, so eating healthy, it fills your body, it fills your mind also, and exercising just helps your mind and body relax and just be able to better handle stress when stress does come into your life. Plus, eating unhealthy, you don't feel good afterwards, but if you eat healthy, you'll feel a lot better and you'll look a lot better too, just physically and mentally. Plus, have you ever gone for a jog or just like any aerobic exercises that cause you to breathe hard and you're like stressed or angry? Did you ever feel better afterwards? Really, like if like if you've tried it, you can definitely feel the benefits of just working out. It should come to no surprise that tip number 7 is good night's sleep. Because when you sleep, you actually give your mind and body a break from the certain stress that you're dealing with, and also just to be able to help you get ready and prepare for the next day and new challenges, So if you're up at a certain time, check the clock and make sure you get enough rest. So that way you can feel more, refreshed in the morning and just start your day off right. The video will help you better manage your stress and anxiety. Stay legendary, stay beautiful, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Tip number 2, acceptance, and just accepting that you can't control everything, but you can control how you react to the situation. So, for example, someone's behavior, if they're acting out or whatever, cursing you out, all that stuff, you can give yourself peace of mind by walking away. So, you can accept that there are some things that you can't control, but how you react to it, or you can accept and work on the problem and then leave it in the past so that way you don't have to worry about it anymore. Taking action is a really good thing that can help you feel more achieved and, you know, more fulfilled with, especially with people in anxiety and stuff. It helps when you give yourself a check mark, and just, even if you don't have it on your checklist, make a checklist and then put it on there and then check it off. Because it helps when you just take action and just do it, and then leave it in the past and not have to worry about it anymore.
Look left, look right.